ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah, say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. This is about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million. That's ugly money.
That ugly money.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another edition of the Ugly Money Podcast, brought to you by BU Clothing, the official clothing sponsor of the Ugly Money Podcast.
That ugly money.
BU. Everybody else is taking
That ugly money.
We got a very special guest in the building for us today, man. I am extremely excited about this one. I have been a fan of her for about 2 weeks. I was just, sometimes the algorithm just brings you gems, right? Sometimes the algorithm be algorithming and it just comes on and, you got to follow what the algorithm tells you. But before I introduce my guest for the evening, y'all go ahead and get that hit them like button and drop those cities and locations.
That ugly money.
Hit that like button, drop them cities and locations right now, ladies and gentlemen. Shouts out to Tennille, Georgia on the check-in. Shouts out Grovetown, Georgia on the check-in, 706. What we doing? North Charleston, South Carolina. What's happening? What we doing? Yes, Sersky.
That ugly money.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's happening? Tulsa, Oklahoma. What's happening? Duval County. What's up, Duval? Let me check on the Instagram and see who's in here. Let me see. Instagram. They said she's the GOAT. They love you. Brazil is in the building. Let's get it. ATL is in the building. We are live and inside the Ugly Money Podcast, man. Shouts out to Augusta, Georgia. What's happening?
That ugly money.
I got one of them shows tonight, y'all. I got one of them shows. We not triggered tonight because I don't want to get punched in the nose. Probably the first ever person on my podcast that I know for a doubt could take me in a one-on-one fight. I'm actually intimidated right now. Because what were you asking for? Because you try to multitask me. I
got you. You good, brother.
Okay. Akron, Ohio, what's happening?
That ugly money.
Pittsburgh, what's happening? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show your love one time for Essence, the walking weapon.
That ugly money.
Salutations.
We here. So, before we get to the present and the future, let's talk about the past.
Okay.
Who was Essence, the walking weapon before Essence, the walking weapon became Essence, the walking weapon?
Oh, so you just asked like 3 questions in one. So like, let's re-ask that.
Okay, so if I knew Essence back before Essence became a walking weapon, who was that Essence?
Oh, okay. So like, the reason why Essence needed to become the walking weapon, Essence, like, okay, so let's take it back to grade school, right? So I've been getting bullied like my whole life, probably since like the 3rd, 4th grade. Really insecure, the little ugly duckling with the Steve Urkel glasses. Like, no, a lot of people think that these are like, you remember back when the song "You're a Jerk" was popular,
yes,
and like everybody had these glasses.
Right.
A lot of people think that this is like a style thing. These are actually like real glasses.
Prescription.
Yes, prescription.
Oh, you can't see shit.
Prescription. I mean, first of all, I've had LASIK, so I can't.
Okay, I had LASIK too.
You did, yes, but I still got astigmatism, so
Okay.
the LASIK unfortunately didn't get rid of the astigmatism, so
Right.
I still have astigmatism. But yeah, I've been in glasses since I was 2 years old with a little wrap around like Steve Urkel,
God.
like giant, yeah.
She had them Horace Grants.
Yeah, so I'm just be like all the way blunt. I was cockeyed, right?
You were cockeyed.
I was cockeyed, as the young whippersnapper said.
Right.
I was cockeyed. So I've been in glasses since I was 2. So because of that, yeah, I used to get bullied a lot. The terms 4 eyes, that was real popular back then.
Right.
Like, yo, you got 4 eyes. So I've been getting bullied like my whole life. And I just remember like being in school, girls would push my face into the water fountain while I'm in the middle of drinking water. Yes,
So you got bully.
Bully, yeah. So I'm from Lithonia, Georgia, from Panola.
That's out to the east side.
But I would jump back and forth. My mom had me jump back and forth from the south to the east because I was getting bullied so bad I couldn't stay in one school. So I would go from Reading Elementary to Terra. I'm in Terra Elementary.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Lutz. That was like the best teacher I had. But yeah, her students was roughing me up, man. And I remember. What year did that movie come out? Wanted, with Angelina Jolie and Morgan?
I've seen it. Yes, I have.
So I saw that movie, and that's kind of was like my first influence where I was like, oh, I think I want to be violent for real. Like, I'm tired of people like picking on me and like.
So you actually got your fascination with fighting came from actually wanting to defend yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why do you think people were bullying you back then? Were you still in their boyfriends?
Still in their boyfriend.
You look like a boyfriend.
First of all, back then,
you look like you'll take a nigga bitch. I'll take a bitch.
Listen, right now, look, I'm not the best looking duck in the pond, but I'm still quacking, baby. You feel me? So like,
she could bomb.
But no, back then I was the ugly duckling. So no, I don't think that's what it was. And cooties was a big thing.
Cooties was definitely a thing.
Cooties was a thing. So I don't think that anybody was like even trying to talk to me like that for real. It's just. We live in a really cruel and mean world,
right.
And a lot of times kids have to put you down in order to build themselves up. Mm-hmm. They're going on with things with their personal self. They're going on with things at home, mm-hmm. and like you come to school, and school's kind of like your outlet.
And they take it out on
and they
else.
Taking it out on whoever they can see. Like they might see a child and they got really nice clothes, or like they got. Their parents got money and stuff, but their parents is going through stuff at home, and it's just like I'm just gonna let this out however I can. So you gotta like make me feel bad in order to make yourself feel better. And when I was a kid, I hated violence. Like if my family or my brothers was watching a boxing match, I would walk out of the room. Like I didn't want nothing to do with it.
Wow.
So for this to now be my world, it's like. Me and my family get into it like in current time. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like they don't agree with my choices at all.
Right.
Like you didn't even want to watch The Wire growing up. What is this?
So go with me from when you were in school. How did your first fight go?
So. You talking about in school?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I've never been in a physical altercation.
Okay.
In my life, it was literally like I was getting, but like I wasn't fighting back. So my mama was old school. I had an older mom.
Right.
So her thing was sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will never hurt you. If they do not touch you, then you do not hit them. So I'm dealing with people who they will be verbally abusive, or like they'll like shun me when my back is turned. Like. I had my favorite chips when I was a kid was barbecue Pringles, right? So like I had my chips, like my mama made sure I was straight. I'll go use the bathroom, come back, all my chips would be gone. Nobody would tell me who took the chips. So now I'm just like, I don't even know who to like try to check about my chips. They would not really do things to my face, or it would just be verbal. So following my mom's rules, I'm not allowed to hit nobody first. And I think that's why, like, even in current time, because a lot of people say I'm not offensive, I'm learning to be offensive as a fighter, because my whole life I had to be defensive. If nobody started it, then I wasn't allowed to do it. So in current time, I'm a counter striker. That's where I get that from, because I got to wait for somebody to touch me for fighting back. So that's kind of rolled over, like, into my current time.
So when did you get into mixed martial arts?
The first time I walked into a gym was in 2018. I was 22 years old, getting ready to turn 23. Never done any kind of sports in my life. So never ran track, nothing. People be like, you got nice calf muscles. Those are genetic. I never played any kind of sports. So the very first time I ever walked into a gym was in 2018.
2018. So this is kind of a new thing for you. Mm-hmm. And I remember the first piece of content that I saw from you, which really kind of led us here, because it started my fascination with who this woman was you said, violence is your peace. That was a cold ass line. Can you describe that? Can you explain what violence being your peace?
Violence brings me so much peace. So again, going back into my childhood, like I was bullied a lot. So even though I wasn't active on the active side of it, like it's still what I kind of knew and didn't really understand how to incorporate it. Right. And battling depression from being bullied to things that I've unfortunately dealt with in my adulthood, it just brings me peace. And I feel like if a lot more adults would like channel into that, I feel like the world would also be a more peaceful place, because you got people committing crimes every single day, people vandalizing things, women in toxic relationships or men in toxic relationships wanting to bleach clothes, vandalizing cars, going to jail because you're handling your violence in illegal ways.
Right.
When you can just sign a contract and like mutually agree to hit somebody. you can sign a waiver to go into a gym,
right,
and like equally spar somebody who's on the same mindset as you. Like it brings me peace, and I try my hardest not to read comments online, because at the end of the day, like I said, people are very cruel. But I do see where people have said, like, how does that bring her peace? Nobody sane is like gonna want to walk in the gym. Like, no normal person believes in violence. Okay,
right.
Like, if you really, for real, if you have any fighter friends, none of these people are normal. We're not normal. Like, who says, oh, I want to get punched, I want to get kicked today, I might get arm barred, I might get a leg lock? Like, nobody normal is like that. But it just brings us peace. Like, most of us have been through like a lot of things in life, or we're still going through it. So I tell people all the time, like, find a way to channel your energy in ways where you're not going to get locked up.
No, for sure.
And that's
I think, and you know, that's the beautiful thing about it. If you want to go beat somebody up, be a fighter. You know, get paid for it. Do it the right way, you know, in a safe, controlled environment. And you know, it's the same thing if some people want to do more. Join the Army. That's what I did. You know what I mean? I was in the military for 8 years, and, you know, we got 3 legal KIAs. You know what I mean? And then you realize that, like, you know, popping people isn't as cool as they made it out to be. I just remember all the times hearing, like, gangster rappers talk about it. I'm like, yeah, if you really seen what brain cephalic fluid looks like, it's not as cool of an experience as you really think it is. But, you know, and I know they're capping. But I'm
gonna hit a subject real quick while you on that, because you know, there's different people around the world with different mindsets who's watching what we're talking about right now, right? So while we're encouraging violence, in the same breath, please pick up some boxing gloves. Like, the world is chaotic right now because everybody's picking up guns. Everybody's picking up guns, and I think like that's like a huge problem. These kids are taking guns to school. They are like, when we trying to encourage violence, that's not the portion of it that we mean. Like, anybody can kind of just pick up a gun and start shooting, blick. But to understand mixed martial arts in any form, whether it's gloves, whether it's jujitsu, it's grappling, there's ways to defend yourself and be violent in a better term. I feel like there is skill behind guns and shooting, but y'all not really just going to the gun range.
No, the shit they doing in the street is bullshit. I mean, you know, half the time they don't even hit the person they supposed to hit or whatever. Y'all ain't got no aim or whatever. You know, I've taken some street brothers, some younger brothers. I did this back in my hometown. You know, some dudes that, you know, just claim they was so gangster, and I take them to the gun range before. And them niggas can't shoot for shit. Them niggas can't shoot anything but what they aiming at. They shooting the next target over. I'm like, bro, but you claiming you was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that's why a lot of times the person that they going for, it doesn't happen. So, you know, there is, you know, guns don't exactly kill people. People do. People kill people.
Exactly.
You know, if I was to have my pistol right here, as long as nobody messes with it, it's gonna stay right there for years. It's not going to go off. It's not going to kill anybody until somebody decides to pick it up and go, you know, in someone's life. And so, you know, I just think that it's definitely a healthier alternative, man. If you got some built up rage or whatever, you know, just to go hit a bag and then go hit a person that's willing to be hit.
And the fun fact,
amazing.
The fun fact about my name is it's not just a fighting thing that's connected to it. Like, I actually do go to the gun range. I do shoot. I do archery. I shoot a bow and arrow. I shoot a gun. I'm getting ready to get into fencing. And I remember the very first time I walked into a gun range, you know, I'm like every other person, like, oh, I'm about to blicky. I'm about to do all this stuff. And I remember I walked out with my paper. I'm all happy. And the guy behind the counter, he's like, let me see your paper. And I'm like, look, I got 7 shots, like, on the people on the paper. Okay. And he's like, okay, you got 7 shots, but you just killed 14 innocent kids in the park.
Ooh.
And when he said that, my whole, like, I felt my heart sink in my chest. And that's when I realized, I was like, it's so important to learn how to shoot, because, yeah, you're going to take an innocent life or, like, an innocent bystander. So that's why I be like, I'm not telling people, like, don't understand the value of guns.
Right.
But can we like understand how to actually properly, like, can you even break it down? Like,
No.
if it gets jammed, do you know what to do? So
Right.
like, just get it together on that aspect of it. But yeah,
I'm here. I'm here for it. Okay. So, and another thing that I noticed about you, you are. I think we use the term in the music industry. We call it marketable.
Okay.
That's what we use for when a person is aesthetically pleasing. You don't look like most MMA fighters.
No.
Not at all. From top to bottom, you stick out like a very curvaceous thumb. And you know, my comrades in the chat can't help but to notice, you know, yeah, you're a pretty girl. You're something nice to look at. He doesn't look like you would. You don't look like you would be a fighter. You look like you would be something else that we've seen on our platform several times.
Yeah.
And so it was interesting to me to see someone that looked like she could have been. You could have taken so many other routes. And instead of, I don't know if you do you have OnlyFans? You don't have OnlyFans?
I do not have an OnlyFans.
She doesn't have an OnlyFans?
I don't have OnlyFans.
All right, fellas, we're gonna keep it real respectful now.
That ugly
Yeah, bro, you heard what she said, gentlemen.
that ugly money.
There is no videos of her, you know what, anywhere.
That ugly money.
All right, fellas, we got to change the narrative. All right, listen, I'm going to open the chat up for questioning as well. I'll read a couple of y'all questions. Make sure you send it with a super chat. All super chats will be ready to discuss. If you have a question for Miss Essence, the walking weapon, go ahead and send it with a super chat. If you just chatting in the comments or whatever, I ain't going to read it. But the super chats, I will. All right, so, okay. Y'all niggas is horny, boy. Stop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they like you. They like you. They like you. My audience likes you. My audience likes you. You found your home. You found
your home.
You found your tribe. You know what
Your
I'm saying?
tribe.
I don't know about them folk over there in MMA land, but over here in Ugly Money land, we respect a beautiful woman that does not put a price tag on her womb. Just being real. Just being real. Like he's like he loving the gun talk. Okay, anyway, so why fighting versus OnlyFans or dancing?
I just feel like everybody's has a path, and like what works for other women, it works for other women. And to be very clear, I have so much respect for women in the world of like pole. Fun fact, I've actually been doing pole since I was 17 as a sport, like doing fitness classes. I can do everything that the girls in the clubs can do. It's just never been my interest for a public thing, right, or for a money thing. There were times in life when I was struggling. I actually come from a Section 8 background. My mom was on Section 8, so right. I say I'm from Panola Road. Shout out to anybody who's still over there. Club Walmart off of Farrington. That's my strip right there. So yeah, Section 8. I mean, there was times in my life. Where I was like, oh, like I really need some money, but my pride just wouldn't let me make that choice. And everybody does what's comfortable, you know, for them. There's some women they
we don't knock them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking them at all. It's just,
because okay, for instance, I'm a larger man, and being the fact that I'm 6'3", 320 pounds. And I can run really fast, like you.
You're not 320. I just knew you. I knew you was like 200.
No, I'm 320. I'm 320. I ain't gonna, I probably lowering it a little bit. And I can run really fast. Like I race stand here.
Okay.
Yeah, I smoked them.
Okay.
Yeah. I've smoked half all these little skinny niggas in here. I'm faster than all of them. So the fact that I'm just this massive person and I run fast, they automatically think you play football. And I'm like, no, nigga, I played basketball. You feel what I'm saying? And so people automatically, when they see a person's body size or body type, they automatically think that, oh, you're supposed to do this thing. So when you look at Essence, the walking weapon, you see her walking and you see what weapons that she has attached to her. You're going to think that, hey, I feel like I'm supposed to throw money in there. But in essence, yeah, you throw some money in there, in essence, and your essence might get punched in the nose.
Yeah, because like I said, I don't look like the typical fighter, and to be completely voracious. Growing up, I actually want to do music, and it's still like in my soul, like to this day. Yeah, actually, I've after like 10 years of writing music, really going on 2 decades. Actually, I decided to finally drop my first single January 25th. I'm gonna do my first album next winter called The Depression. So just a decade of pain that's in there. But growing up, it was just that's what everybody wanted to be, and kind of still everybody still do want to be. Everybody wants to be a rapper. I just wish we can get some more electricians out there, like some more mechanics, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of realized everybody wanted to be a rapper. Everybody wanted to do music. So it's like, what makes me stand out compared to these other thousands of women that's doing music? And I just felt insecure when it came to the music platform, and I kind of just gave up on it, which I'm still kind of finding in current time. But then, like I said, I started having a love and a passion for fighting. So I'm like, well, what makes me different from the other thousands of women that's fighting? Boom, I look, it's my image. I'm like you said it earlier, I'm marketable. So now I'm like, okay, I got a door, I got a platform to be able to enter into this world, you know, that's going to automatically
Them hoes can never.
That ugly money.
I didn't say that.
Y'all other hoes can never.
I didn't say that. He said that.
Y'all look like little boys.
I didn't say that. He said that.
He said, I said it.
That ugly money.
I don't want to look at y'all.
That ugly money.
Well, we'll watch Essence.
That ugly money.
South 343 $2 super chat. He says, how long have you been competing in MA? South, you must have came to the interview a little late. She said since 2018. So this is a new thing for her. All super chats will be read and discussed. If you want to ask a question, we can. So let's moving forward. The marketability factor. Recently, you were on an NFC Fights platform, and like your video had the most views out of any video that was posted on their page.
Correct.
Adding to the marketability term that we're talking about. Why do you think that's so?
I guess because of me. Because the people, I'm blanking out. It was a really good fight card. We had Josh Kozer, pro MMA. There were 3 title fights. One of them that was included myself. Some AMI fighters, some advanced AMI fighters. But there were, like I said, I went against an undefeated champion who had never taken a loss, and her video at the time was not even in double digits of views. She didn't even hit 10,000. I come on, and instantly it starts blowing up, like just taking over. I think in current time that promo video was at like 200K views, and that was just a promo video. But once I did the weigh-ins, and you know, I look how I look, and I think that weigh-in video right now is probably at 3 million views just because of me. So I brought more attention to the fight card, because actually there was a very important fighter. His name is Adrian Weathersby. He was like, he brought in all the attention for this card, and unfortunately his fight fell off, and it dropped ticket sales, everything. So like once my promo, it was like, oh, everything just shot back up, and they were like, she's very animated, she's very like, they were like, I don't know if she's gonna win or lose, but I want to see it. And then that's when it brought attention to the other fighters as well. So even on the NFC page, I think starting out their following was like at 16K. They're currently at like 28K. They've gotten more attention. But yeah,
that sounds to me like a marketable, what we call a bankable face in the entertainment field, and that sounds like it's some coins need to be coming your way, and that's the next thing we're going to talk about. The fact that you can demand the attention that you demand just by turning on the camera, how are they treating you with that?
So I'm an amateur fighter, which means that I do not get paid, and I signed a contract understanding that. But we go off of commission sales. So like if you sell tickets, then you're bringing in commission. And when I first signed a contract, me and the owner of the promotion were really cool. He was very sweet. He made sure that I had like all front seat, front row case side seats to sell. Like he was really looking out for my best interest, and I didn't really sell any tickets. Like the tickets that I sold were basically like seats that I bought for my family, like made sure, you know, that my close relatives were there. But overall, nobody bought tickets under my name. I'm bringing in the attention. The fights are everything is coming from me, but when you go to buy a ticket, you have to say, who are you here to fight? Who are you, who are you trying to watch that's fighting? So it's either you select no name or you select somebody else's name. And it's a weird thing, because it's like people are watching me, they're seeing me, they may not necessarily want to see me win, they're there to see me, but they don't give me the credit. So in the long run, I didn't sell any of my seats. I had to give them back into the ticket population. People went and bought all those tickets under Madeline. Under my opponent's name. Wow. So she made so much financial profit off of me. She made the most ticket sales. I didn't get like any commission check basically besides the tickets that I purchased. Right. So it's like I'm getting the attention, but the revenue and the financial base behind it, I'm not getting. So that was already a frustrating thing in itself. And then it's other stuff that be going on behind the scenes that like people don't really understand that I was dealing with. So.
Well, you can definitely use that as a case study or whatever for your next negotiation of, hey, look at this girl's fight when she was fighting this other little girl that looked like a little boy, and look when she fights the walking.
I didn't say that he did.
I'm saying it. I can say it.
I have already applied it. When I finally went to social media and I made my feedback post on me losing, I put that, and so I speak 5 languages, and my actual response was in Spanish. So unless you translate it, you didn't see what I said. But at the end of my paragraph, I actually made myself very clear. People think I retired in the cage. I did not retire. I put down my Muay Thai gloves. I'm going over to MMA. Huge difference. But I said that I am not fighting in Georgia. That's not my first fight with NFC. I brought so much attention to this promotion, and I'm not being compensated for it. No disrespect to any other fighter, any other champion there, but I know my value. I know my worth. I know the attention that I'm bringing to the promotion and to the other fighters on that card. So if I'm not getting like an automatic commission because I know the attention I'm going to get, I refuse to do it, and I put my foot down on it. Other managers, fighters, coaches have said the same thing on my behalf. There is a combat league in Florida called Combat Night. Great platform, and even even if I'm going out there for the first time for free, I know the marketing that they have is more attention for me. It's a mutual benefit either way. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep being taken advantage of. I'm over here. No, I'm cool.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm cool, because at the end of the day, if I'm being blunt with you, I don't want to be a fighter. I want to be the person that's writing the checks for the fighters. Amen. But I'm not there yet. Okay. Dana White, I'm coming to see. I'm trying to be an intern. Yeah. But no, so until I get there, this is the position that I'm gonna accept in my life. But I know, like you said, I do understand my value. I haven't got the full education behind it, but yeah, after seeing the money that Madeline made off of me, I'm like, and especially, looking how I'm looking and her complexion looking how she looking, I'm like, okay, I'm just, I'm putting more money in their pockets. So, yeah, I've already made that clear, and what NFC decides to take with that information, that's up to them. I told them, I'll come back if it's worth it, but after next year, I do intend on going pro in MMA, so the clock's ticking,
Hey, you got that?
That ugly money.
If you need a promoter or something or whatever they have it over there, I may know a pretty good guy.
That ugly money.
Or if you need a ring announcer or something. I used to do that, actually.
Okay.
I before I was doing podcasts and music stuff, I used to do an underground fight league.
Okay.
We used to call it Fight Night, and girls would get in the boxing ring, and I used to have this one segment where we call it slap contest, and girls would slap each other in the ring for money. And it used to go so viral all the time or whatever. And I would be the guy in the ring talking about 1, 2, 3 and slapping his.
I think they still do something like that at King of Diamonds, actually. They do like a little boxing, and the girls be fighting, they be throwing the money in there and something like that.
That's my baby. I'll kind of create it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the slap contest was something that picked up extremely big. And I remember it was a time that I was trying to get it legalized because I wanted to take it on the road because all the content would go super viral, and I ran into roadblocks every time that I would try to get this slap sport licensed, right? And then, of course, after about 3 years, I got tired and didn't have enough money for it. And then, of course, some white folks come and do it, and now it's a legal sport.
Yeah, it's a popular.
It's interesting how that happened, because I was doing it, and then the Russians started doing it, and then all of a sudden now there's this slap sport here. And I'm like, hey, I was doing that 12, 13 years ago, and I know you seen my video because they used to post my videos for their shit. Do you think that there is any kind, I don't want to use the R word, how can we put this? Is there certain favorable actions for skin color in combat sports?
I mean, I think it's for everything. I don't even think it's... No, it's like, because like I said, as a black woman, I am not mixed. A lot of people think that I'm mixed. I'm not mixed. 100% black. To your terminology, hell, I'm a nigga. But I'm not mixed. So I deal with it like all the time whenever I'm speaking different languages, or like I'll walk inside of a Quick Trip and the person who was in front of me was a male Latino, and the woman, her natural language is Spanish. She conversing with him in Spanish, and then as soon as he walks away, she sees me, she goes back to English. It offends me because I'm like, why is it that you see the complexion of my skin and you assume that I am incapable of conversing with you in the language of Spanish?
Come on.
You just assumed that I need to speak to you in and it's true.
Bali bali ajiba.
That ugly money.
Come samida.
That ugly money.
Yaki mando.
That ugly money.
Mogovi ramyan.
That ugly money.
Bali bali.
That ugly money.
I'm sorry.
You could. Even when I was getting my nails touched up earlier in the salon, I was talking to them in Vietnamese, and they just like, oh my God, how you know? Like, he like, you don't see black. And I understand, I can get it from their perspective, but I think people also don't understand how like sometimes it can be offensive. And then the first thing somebody wants to say is, I'm not racist. People don't understand that treating somebody different based off of their ethnicity is racism.
For sure.
People think
that's what racism is.
Yeah, but they don't understand that. They just think, oh, I have to like you. No, if you're treating me different based off of my complexion, based off where I'm from, based off of my size, but it's discrimination, and discrimination is equivalent to racism.
There isn't, I can say this from what I've seen, there isn't a newcomer, because you're still kind of new. There isn't a newcomer with as much attention, positive or negative, as you. Where do you think the hate comes from? Because we know where the love comes from.
So when it comes to, I'm going to organize my response here. When it comes to actual fighters in this sport, there are so many hard-working, dedicated fighters right now,
right,
who undefeated, like I said, undefeated champions, hard working in the gym. I'm gonna be bluntly honest, they training harder than me. So I be having a lot of lazy days in there for
y'all. It's called accountability and honesty, Frank the Tank, bitch ass nigga.
That ugly money.
Yeah, I say it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I ain't under contract. Hold on. E.T. the Man Williams say 199 Super J. He say Trump 2025.
That ugly money.
Yeah, I say it, bitch ass nigga. See that? She being honest, fuck boy.
But it's and I'm trying to stay away from your toxic podcasts right now.
You good.
But kind of tying into some of the things you said in your other podcasts on other subjects, men have to work harder because they're men versus I'm a woman. I kind of get that little layback.
Right.
So men are out here working hard. They don't have the social media following. They're going on these promotions and they're fighting and they're winning. Nobody knows who they are.
Right.
And then it's this girl who
exactly.
I'm just me and I just show up and I'm getting all of this attention.
Yeah, you got it.
So that's just from the fighting aspect, and then looking at it from a regular civilian. You have women who they're pushing themselves through the clubs. They're not everybody likes to strip. Some people are doing it because literally they're just trying to get by. They're trying to provide for their families, their children, and for them it's demoralizing, it's degrading. But they're doing it because they feel like that's what they have to do.
Right.
And I've found a way where I can still be respectful to myself compared to that form of obligation.
Right.
And it's like, bro, she out here making it while I'm out here having to do it my way, which I'm not even going to tolerate that because because it's a choice. However you form, we all have the same 24 hours. So however you decide to use your 24 hours, that's up to you. It is a choice. But I found my choice, and it's working for me. And it's bothering people. Like most of the people who have a problem with me, they've never even competed in the sport. They've never even had the courage to walk in a cage.
Bitch ass nigga.
That ugly money.
I said it.
That ugly.
She ain't said it.
That ugly money.
These views are mine and mine alone.
That ugly money.
Fuck, boy.
That ugly.
I can say that shit with my chest.
That ugly money.
Them motherfuckers ain't signed me. Bitch ass niggas.
That ugly money.
Hey, y'all hating on her. God damn it. Hey,
That ugly.
can't help that your bitch look like a 10-year-old boy.
That ugly money.
But I have these debates all the time, even outside of this podcast. Like I'll say right now, and even though I'm still amateur, like let's say I was pro, if you put me in a room,
You're gonna go crazy.
If you put me in a room,
She's gonna go crazy
with 5 of Georgia's top MMA prospects right now, and we're sitting in front of Dana White with the opportunity to go on the UFC. And he's only gonna take 3 people, and these other 4 men are more talented than me.
You're gonna sell tickets, bro.
I'm gonna get a contract.
And I think that's what people need to understand about the business side of things, right? It's called marketability, ladies and gentlemen. This is why your homeboy that rap at home that nobody knows that raps really good and don't sell shit, and he don't get no record deal. He's really talented, but nobody fucking knows him because he's boring as fuck. He has no pizzazz. He has no it factor. That's certain things. Certain people have an it factor. It's a light. If you can't turn it on yourself, they naturally have it. God damn it, all you can do is embrace it and hopefully stay close to them so you can get you some shine too, bitch ass nigga. Okay? She has a light. And that's one thing that I could see. Because quite frankly, man, everybody be trying to come on my show. I asked you. You know why? Because you got a light. And I love the fact, because I know I got a light, and I be hating that motherfuckers be hating on my light. Bitch ass niggas.
That ugly money.
And you can't, and at the end of the day, you can't help who you are. You can't help how you look. You can't help you were born this way. Queen, keep walking in your light. Keep walking in your purpose. And what's for you is going to be for you. And I'm going to love it. And I'm going to sit back and be like, yeah.
That ugly.
I told they bitch ass.
That ugly.
I said it. She ain't said it.
That ugly money.
I'm proud of you.
Gratitude.
I'm proud of you. And I think that it's so dope because you're such a complex individual, right? I mean, speaking 5 languages. She wants to fight for a living. Her marketability. I mean, there's so many different layers to Essence, the walking weapon. And I think that is one of your superpowers. The fact that the story of you, the personality of you, the essence of Essence is what's going to gravitate and draw people in. And whether they like it or don't like it, they can't help but to watch. Because people watch Floyd Mayweather fight 50 fights just to hope that he lose. Mm-hmm. And he was the most top-selling boxer of all time. So if we take those analytics and say, like, oh, these niggas want Floyd to lose, and we just gonna buy this pay-per-view fight, so hopefully Floyd lose, and then he end up winning again and again and again. And we take those same analytics with you, and the situation is, you're gonna be a very profitable fighter, and they can like it or not. Period. Bitch ass niggas.
That ugly money.
This is a good ass show. I appreciate you. I knew this was gonna be dope though. Let's move forward. We've been talking about beating up bitches for too long. Like I said, you're marketable. There's no ring on that finger. What's the status on that? Why isn't there a ring on the finger? Is it hard to deal with that? I mean, because I think it would be kind of hard to date if the guy knows that you can beat him up, right? Like that'd be kind of hard, like, you know, because I've had a girlfriend that, you know, she. I don't want to say too much. I've had a girlfriend. She was crazy, and you know, every now and then she may accidentally punch me in the jaw, but it would tickle. I'd be like, oh, you. But in your case, you know, it may not tickle. How hard is it to date being a professional fighter?
MMA fighter. Going to go professional. But dating in the combat world is very difficult, whether you're a woman or a man. I think it's fair to say, because well, for me being a woman, it's very difficult because even trying to date, like a man will immediately find me intimidating just because not even having a conversation with me yet. It's just like, oh no, like if we get into an argument, you gonna want. It's like, bro, wait, hold up. So you know how they kind of say like, music artists they date in that world, like it's kind of hard to date like somebody that might be a regular person. It is, because you need somebody who can kind of understand, hey, I'm gonna have late nights where I'm training or I'm at the gym. And one of the biggest things that I did find dating is that if you don't understand, going back to what I just said, some people can get so intimidated. Like if I'm working with another man, especially when you're going over to MMA and grappling, because I'm rolling, I'm doing jujitsu, it's body contact, and not everybody like feels secure, like to understand that. Like even if I'm fully covered, it's like it can get intimate without being intimate.
Let me think about that for a second, Stan. Hold on. On behalf of real niggas in the world, let's go slow this down right quick. So you mean to tell me, they teaching you this arm bar, back grapple move or whatever, and this man is. Yeah, I see where he going with it. Like, that's a lot of ass to be grappling. And then he gonna sit there and try to get it, and then put the leg up here. And
so like when you talking about,
I'll be ready to shoot that. Hold on, I can't do it. I can't. Hold on, buck nigga, what you doing? Bitch, that ain't no fucking fight move. What are you talking about? Well, you just put your face in my old lady ass, nigga. What's going on? Yeah, I can see where. That especially the what do you call it, the jujitsu?
Yeah, jujitsu. That's the main thing that'll cause the complex. Not really the punching and the kicking, but once we get on the ground, and somebody gets inside of my closed guard. So basically, I'm holding it in between my legs, or like if I want to go into a triangle choke, basically, all my pelvis is right in front of their face.
A triangle choke.
So like from a nigga standpoint, it kind of looked like he about to give me head or something.
It's taking everything in my power to not ask her to show me what it is.
That ugly money.
It's taking everything. We will not do that, but it's taking everything in my power for her not to, for me not to ask that question of a demonstration. So, pray for me, brother.
Well, y'all can go on YouTube and see what a triangle choke looks like, and you'll understand. Like, so basically, imagine like your girlfriend is doing that to a guy, and it's like,
I'm gonna ask a bitch to triangle choke me tonight. Oh God! Oh God! Like, baby, I need you to see this Essence video. You see where she did that right there? I need you. Can we try that? I mean, I think that in the bedroom it was probably fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, like especially listen, no, cause even like when it came to like my last fight and how it ended how it ended. Unfortunately, it was just like it was a lot of chaos that people do not understand. And one thing I'm hearing in the comments was, oh, she got tired after the second round. First of all, baby, I got stamina. I can go plenty of rounds. So don't play with me because I don't get tired. Yeah, like even with that, especially you dealing with somebody else, in that world, it's like, okay, you'll start off grappling or like we'll be play sparring and you end up on the floor and then it turns something else. So when somebody's dating you, when they know that, they'll see you training with somebody and they'll be thinking about them times. Like it's like, hold up, bro, like that's how we got started. Or, like, nah, what? Yeah,
that play fighting end up being something. When we was kids, we used to play fight with girls. And it always ended up being something, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm sorry. I keep on getting off track. I apologize. I'm still on the fucking arm choke. What do you call it? The
triangle choke. It's the triangle choke. Yeah, because basically the legs is wrapped around the head. Yeah. Like I said, it's like pelvis to face, and then you pulling that person's face into. Yeah.
No, continue.
Well, I mean, it could be like that's just training though, because remember, in a real fight though, it's like man on man and woman on woman. So, because you don't fight.
We ain't talking about a real fight. We talking about grappling, sparring.
Yeah, sparring. Because unfortunately, it's not a lot of other women in the gym. So yeah, I do have to train. Yeah, with guys. So yeah.
So how do men sign up to be your spar? I'm just playing. It was a joke. This is a podcast.
This is why I don't post where I train, because of people like.
For sure. We're going to tune in. This shit's going to go viral. We're going to post it.
People all over Atlanta gonna be signing up.
Yeah, fuck OnlyFans, nigga. I'm trying to go to the goddamn training session. Oh, man. Okay, well, I can definitely see where that would be kind of fun. You know,
or conflict in dating.
It could definitely be weird though if you're women, if y'all are play fighting and your woman starts getting the best of you. Like that would be kind of weird too. I think that yeah, that would definitely yeah, that would be a buzzkill. Yeah, nigga, I'm tapping out.
I'm not saying no names, but like over the weekend, I probably Ezekiel choked somebody like 7 times. Yeah.
Chris Owens, $5 super chat. I love you, brother. But no, I can't. We can't do that now. Now she may have a sparring partner in the studio that she may be able to do that with. But Chris, I love you for that, my brother. I really appreciate you looking out for me. No, but there may, if she chooses to, I think she may have a sparring partner that may be around here that she could possibly.
If they want to see, we can do it.
We yeah. Sorry, I just lost. Hold on, I gotta get myself together, ladies and gentlemen. This has never happened before on this show. Chris Owens, God bless you, brother. I'm sending you a Hallmark Christmas card. I mean, you know, if you know, I would definitely want my audience to understand, you know, MMA grappling and things of that nature. So, I mean, if you would like to, I'm not against it, you know, because for my audience, because they need to understand the proper way to do a triangle lock, a triangle triangle choke.
I have no problem doing it. All I will ask is if somebody has like a shirt, because
a shirt. Stan, go get her a shirt. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all get the lights up right now. Y'all get the lights up right now. Stan, it's in my office. I got plenty of them. Pick one of the motherfuckers. It's in my office right now. Get the lights up, gentlemen. I need that heart's going crazy. Essence the Walking Weapon is here, and she's gonna put me in a triangle choke.
No, I did not say
Oh, damn. I mean, she's gonna put him in a triangle choke, but we get to watch. So we're gonna live vicariously through this young man here. Okay, we get in the shirt right quick. Okay, she's got a shirt. Okay. Yep. Shouts out to Arena TV. Great promo for them. Y'all bitch ass niggas over.
Well, we definitely gonna have to move the mic from one.
Okay, let's move the mic. I will articulate myself. Yes, let's go ahead. Yeah. Here we go.
Are we giving a shout out to whoever?
Thank you, Chris Owens, for that $5 super chat and inspiring this bit of the show. She is going to demonstrate a triangle choke. Yeah. This is Ugly Money Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody on Instagram, if you want to watch the full episode in all its grandeur, to be able to see it, go to Ugly Money TV on YouTube.
That ugly money.
She is going to assume
That ugly
the
money.
position. Okay. Yeah, come on, nigga. Come on.
Well,
Yeah,
also though, based off the camera angle, it's
Right.
gonna happen because.
Oh, we're gonna move it, baby. We
We're
can
gonna move
we can
it.
move that. Yeah, Stan, I want you to get get a choke. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Okay, I'm gonna sit here.
I love you guys so
Yeah,
much.
we love you too, Miss Essence, the Walking Weapon. But don't cut out niggas on Instagram. Instagram niggas, y'all might want to come to YouTube now if you want a good view. Oh Lord, she coming about. Yeah,
I have to come out.
No, handle your business. Come out whatever you want to come out with. Just as long as it's within YouTube violations. Man. Okay. All right, gentlemen. This is the triangle choke. Now, are you going to choke him on the couch or are you going to choke him on the floor?
Actually, well, we can use the couch.
Do the couch. Let's do the couch. Okay. She's going to use the couch. I'm going to go ahead and.
You go.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Anybody who, like, if y'all like a blue belt or more in jiu-jitsu, don't be judging me because I suck at the names. But y'all know what I be doing. So a triangle choke typically starts from closed guard. So even converting back over to regular.
Closed guard.
It's called closed guard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the person.
To that M word.
Closed guard. Okay. Closed guard. For real niggas, that means she on top, nigga.
No, it's not.
Okay, my bad.
He's in.
For the real niggas, that's missionary.
Technically, nobody's on top.
Okay,
Like,
got you. If you trying to get the pussy, for real nigga terms, go ahead.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay.
So starting out, he's.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the okay. That's the closed guard.
Right. So
Okay.
in UFC, somebody might be in your closed guard, and then from here,
right.
I don't want him to transition to get.
You don't want him to suck the titty, nigga. Yeah.
You gonna let me focus to get.
I got you. I'm here with you. I'm just translating for real niggas.
Yeah, it's for the real niggas. So I might shift over my weight a little bit.
Shift over her weight.
Post my foot here.
Post her foot.
Just to bring it up.
Put the leg on top of the head, nigga. Get in there.
I gotta bring this arm over so that he can't get it, and then I have to lock it.
So he can't get it, but he getting it. He all in it.
So right now I have his entire head.
Right.
As you can see.
God damn. Yeah, he's tapping. Let him go. Oh, shit, nigga, y'all.
That ugly moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you go home, show your old lady this video and say, put me in a triangle choke. Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, that was the mean variation, for sexual purposes.
Oh, okay.
Don't bring the arm over.
Don't bring the arm over. Just
so that way, he can.
Okay, we can't do that one on this show because YouTube will shut us down. Thank you, brother. I'm jealous, nigga. But get off my show. No, that is amazing. But Essence, you are dope as hell, and it's just a matter of time before everything that that you are deserving of happens. I can definitely see that. You are a bright and rising star, and you have an it factor that I haven't. The MMA world hasn't seen ever.
That ugly money.
Because how can I put this? The culture hasn't woken up to a lot of the MMA stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Guapo just walks in the building.
That ugly money.
One time Guapo was in the building. Come on over here, man. Give me a goddamn. What's up, my brother? We just got platinum artists pulling up. What's up, my brother? Love, nigga. Jose Guapo in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Young Guapo home. Jose, we are here with Essence, the walking weapon. She is a MMA fighter. She just demonstrated the don't stop. So you're gonna get that a lot. You already put him in a chokehold.
You gonna tap?
You better tap, nigga.
I ain't say make me tap. I said put me in the one so I can get out.
No, you ain't say to get out.
I ain't say I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Try to get out.
She don't want to let you out. Nigga. She's good at what she does, brother.
Tap me out.
That ugly money.
Hey man, it's just a matter of time.
I would have got up from being sleeping like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
Boy,
Yeah.
let me take you somewhere where I can tap you out of it. It may take a little longer than what you did.
Yeah.
But I'm finna take you to a place where I'm finna tap you out.
There it is. Essence, before we get out of here.
Now I gotta ask her something.
Oh, go ahead, Guap.
My big brother just made me come get on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanna know, what made you want to be a UFC fighter? I don't know what question he asked you yet. It's just coming from me and him got two different perspectives, and we agree on a lot of shit still though. But I want to know what made you be a UFC fighter.
So I'm not in the UFC yet, just for clarity.
It's just still you practicing UFC though, right?
I'm practicing mixed martial arts.
Which is for
UFC is the actual
It's the promotion.
UFC is
like NBA.
Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like a nigga in college on the way.
Yeah. The sport is the MMA.
The sport, period.
Yeah.
It don't matter what level you on doing it. So that's why I'm just manifesting that you do make it.
And I appreciate that.
You ain't in it.
I appreciate that.
So what made you want to be there? Like, did you get bullied?
Yes, I got bullied, depression.
Have you been? I don't know if you want to speak on it, but have you been in abusive relationships?
I've been in abusive relationships. I'm a victim, of other circumstances too. So yeah, I have
you
been.
Have traumatizing events?
Yes.
You don't have to speak on it.
Yeah, I do. So all of that kind of.
A man balling his fist up?
I've been through a lot.
That's whole shit. any nigga balling their hands or just putting their hand on a woman, period, I find that whole shit.
Facts.
Gang stuff out there. I don't salute that in no type of shape, form, or way. Like it's so much other shit that you can do to a woman instead of hitting her to make her get in line.
There it is. Okay. Go ahead.
But you
Do we need to move the? Do we need to move the mic?
Yeah, let's move the mic. Let's move the mic to the middle so I can.
I thought I had to just stream when you were done interviewing. You pulled me in, so let me just get in, Glenn.
Yeah.
So where you from? I know he probably asked you because I know how he.
Well, the beauty of it is there's new viewers.
You talking to a whole new person.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, you talk to Nietzsche first, then you talk to Guapo. There's not too many guys that get that opportunity.
I'm from Lithonia, Georgia.
Born and raised?
Yes.
Well, you're not really. Yeah, I like that you said that. Matter of fact, you didn't say I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I hate when
you
people
said
do
I'm
that.
from Lithonia.
I hate when people do that.
And there's no difference or no shade because the same shit goes on
I already got a
everywhere.
song about that. Like, you are not from Atlanta. Like, you from Terra Boulevard.
Yeah, like it's no shade
Yeah.
because the same shit going on everywhere. Robbing, killing, gangster shit, bitches selling pussy, bitches getting money, boss bitches, whatever goes on in our considered part of the streets and stuff like that. Because that's like -1% of the world that don't even live by those morals and codes. So you said you went through those things, and how long you been on this journey to being a martial artist?
It's 22, so like 6 years now.
6 years?
Mm-hmm.
So you fast
Yeah.
with the hands?
Yes. I can throw over 100 punches in 30 seconds.
Goodness gracious, boy.
How long gonna be power punches, or are you just throwing punches?
Yeah, in my last fight,
Cause when nigga be hitting that bad like that, man, yeah, they don't really be
in
scaring
my last
nobody.
fight, I threw 12 punches in 4 seconds, and she was basically unconscious.
And you connected all 12?
Yes.
Like good shots, or did you was some of it like off of the shoulder trying to block, or just straight? So I need to hire you for security.
Huh?
Just put you in the crew, just how you put you in the crew, how you dolled up and everything. They don't even know you own it. They don't even know you own it.
They don't even know.
Know what I'm saying? Got fat ass, pretty face. We just get your makeup on deck, get your hair.
No, I don't do makeup.
This ain't about that. It's about what we working. So it's about, hey, this is just a role. It's like a movie. You can't go to a movie set. These folks don't get you $3 million. To my, well, I don't do makeup.
I mean,
You gotta compromise.
Yeah, you gotta
So
compromise.
boom, you just with me. We touring the world. We touring the world. They think you my girl the whole time. I don't even know. I give you a look. You a set this motherfucker out. What that girl name? That was in the UFC. She Caucasian. She was in one of the Fast and Furious.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, like you'll be my little Ronda Rousey. And then what are they gonna say if I took a girl on them? Nigga talking to her playing gangster and I be like, I just give. Or I just do like, yeah. I mean, go eat. And you just straight. Nigga be so mad when they wake up viral that a girl did that to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very famous Jose Guapo.
I'm actually, I got a podcast.
We gotta get on your joint.
Be on podcast.
Hold on,
I need to have a conversation.
We gotta. She is an amazing interview. Go ahead and push that mic over there to you, Miss S. Before we get out of here, I know you got some fights coming up. You got some things coming up. Let's go and shout them all out. Hold on, I gotta read these super chats. You got the super chats going crazy. South 343 $2. He said, I was driving. I had to pull over to watch. Talking about the triangle choke. Chris Owens, you are the real MVP for that. Before we get out of here, Miss Essence, please let these folks know where to follow you at. When's your next fight? How can we support you? How can we rock with you? Because my audience is definitely rocking with your program right
And
now.
so my Instagram is Hey I'm Essence. Same name on TikTok. Hey I'm Essence. Hey I'm Essence. That's my platform. My goal is to make my MMA debut because, like I said, I'm done with Muay Thai. Unless Madeline stops denying my rematch, I will go back to Muay Thai for that.
Oh, so you want the rematch? Oh! Madeline! Now she said that. She said she want a rematch. You know you ain't never got that many views, Madeline. Don't bring that ass in. She said she ready for a rematch. Yeah, I talk shit. Hold on, Miss. She said, Miss Madeline. How many punches in 4 seconds? 12 punches in 4 seconds. She said she want a rematch. Give it a mic back, Guapo. Give it a mic back. We starting some shit. Come on, I'm instigating. Madeline! Come on! 7 punches in 4 seconds.
The owner of the promotion has reached out to her gym. They refused. They said that they are not interested. But the reality is, if you do not defend your title within a year, it gets vacated. So she can avoid me as long as that year is, but eventually she will have to come back. So yeah, I mean it's
Bring that ass in, Madeline.
you all get me out.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'm going over to MMA. I'm ready to enter the world of grappling. I'm actually a better wrestler than I am a striker. So I have every intentions of going to Combat Night as long as they welcome me. Then I would love to be on their promotion. They're an amazing promotion in Florida. So I would love to make my MMA debut with them and hang out with them for a while until NFC finds my value. But eventually I'll come back to Georgia.
NFC, man,
NFC, UFC in the future.
Yeah.
It's the National Fighting Championship. That's a promotion here in Georgia, but I'm getting ready to take my talents to Florida as long as they will have me.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say too much more about them until they pay us. That ugly money. They got
Glasses all week.
Yes.
Guapo. Shouts out to the very famous Jose Guapo.
That ugly money.
Before we get out of here, one more time, where can these guys follow you at? And because I want to say this, because on this platform, a lot of the times we have women that we're frustrated with because they're acting unqueen-like. We want them to be, more feminine or more women or more virtuous, definitely more virtuous. And here's this woman that has all of the goods that are needed to be unvirtuous, and she chose a different path. So I think it's on us gentlemen to make sure that we continue to support this young lady, that we continue to watch this young lady, that we pull up to these events, that we support her however we can, because we have to show the rest of these women that there is more things you can do with a curvaceous body besides sell pictures of cats.
That ugly money.
You got my respect for that one, big guy.
That ugly money.
One more time.
Yeah, hey, I'm Essence. Hey, I'm Essence. That everything is spelled properly. I will be releasing my first single January 25th.
Let's go.
It's called Choose Me.
Hey, they're going to choose
My
me.
first R&B album, The Depression, will be released on Christmas 12/25/25. So y'all stay on the lookout for that, whether it's watching me fight or messing with my music. I appreciate all of y'all, whether you're watching me because you want me to lose, whether you're watching me because you want me to win.
Yeah.
Just get the ticket underneath my name. Like, that's all I'm asking. I don't care. Like, that's fine, but just that's fine. But yeah.
Love,
hey, I'm
baby.
Essence.
Love. Go ahead, Guap. Go ahead, Guap. Let them know what's going on.
Y'all follow me on all my socials at Jose Guapo. Just type in Jose.
They already following you, nigga.
I mean, we get new views.
You Jose Guapo,
and everything
though.
every day.
You Jose Guapo.
But it's the ugly money
no.
part.
There it is.
So we get new viewers and things
Every day.
So they gotta know every day.
Every day.
Follow me at Jose Guapo.
Fucking run it out. That boy got the chop going on, too. Boy, I see that you got the chop. You chopped the air.
I had too much blood on my boots. I can't ask for a truth, so I had to get rid.
And I just saw y'all had another Rich Kids reunion at the party. I was doing it big.
Oh, what you got?
Okay, see, they got to wait for Jose Guapo. That's exclusive right now. We got to talk about that.
Been calling about,
Yeah.
you gonna
Say less. Say less. Y'all can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Essence, the walking weapon. Jose Guapo. Fucking around and up.
I'm part of the team. I ain't no guest.
That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success. Everything between your first dollar, your first million. That's ugly money.